What to do when you just finish a half marathon and your flight's not until 10 p.m. That's right, I just finished the Big Cottonwood Half Marathon a couple hours ago. My flight doesn't leave until 10 p.m., so I have a lot of time to spend here in Salt Lake City. So I'm on a quest to find out what makes Utah uniquely Utah. And I wanted to try a dirty soda, so stay tuned. So we're gonna hit on a couple of things this afternoon. Plus, walking around is always a good idea after running a half marathon, just to get the blood flowing into your legs. Look, I'm walking okay. That's right, I wanted to capture something more unique to Utah other than running downhill in the canyons and at elevation. That seems to be a uniquely Utah thing. So I'm standing here at Gardner Village. Gardner Village started off in the 1800s as a flour mill, and now it's become this quaint shopping center full of unique boutiques and restaurants and bakeries. I love how they have this mill here just as a wink wink nod nod to its history. More specifically, Gardner started in 1853 when Archibald Gardner, a Scottish immigrant and early Mormon pioneer, built one of Utah's first flour mills along a creek here. The mill, which is now Archibald's restaurant, is still standing and on the National Historic Register. As far as the village today, the old mill was restored in the 1970s and the area grew into a collection of boutiques, bakeries, galleries, and event spaces. It's designed to feel a little like a pioneer town. Think rustic wooden buildings, water wheel, and old-fashioned bridges. Each fall, Gardner Village goes all in on witches. They dress the village up with life-size witch displays, scavenger hunts, and events like Witches' Night Out. Even in early September, you might see decorations going up, which gives it a whimsical, seasonal vibe, so we're in for a treat today. It's so charming. So over there's a little photography shop. This looks like some sort of like fabric textile store. The cottage, I'm not sure what's in there, if it's a store or just something more symbolic. This store looks intriguing. I mean, love that quilt over there. Oh, is that 20% off? What's 20% off? Oh, I guess off a quilt kit. And then they have all this furniture that brings you back to the pioneer days. I used to knit and crochet. I never got into quilting or sewing. Looks like they got a sale here. You know what? Let's go in. Walking through the pine needle kind of fits in the whole pioneer theme. Back in the day, quilting was survival. Now it's an art form. Oh, crochet hooks. I haven't seen those in years. Guess you can do some needlepoint. They have some needlepoint equipment. Oh yes, I remember this floss. I used to make friendship bracelets in middle school. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Joann's Fabrics. Yes, you know, that store that had declared bankruptcy. But what I like about it is that it seems to have a little bit more personality than Joann's Fabrics. I don't recall these examples of personal works on the walls. Joann's was too mainstream and corporate. Oh, that's a cute title. Oh, I recognize that. That's Peter Pan. Wow, I can't believe the attention to detail. They got everything. You know, my grandma used to make quilts. So this is bringing back those childhood memories of my grandma's quilts. And unfortunately, I never took up that skill. It was just knitting and crocheting, but it was pretty basic. But maybe if you come here, it'll inspire you to take up this type of craft. The next shop, the Train Shoppe with an E. That makes it more pioneer. I think this is something that my husband would like. He loves trains. So let's go check it out. Oh, wow. I know my husband would definitely love this. It's a model. I think I just found the express train to post-race recovery. This place is a hidden gem. Model trains everywhere, and the detail on these sets is incredible. It's like stepping into a miniature world. They sell these little figures, so if you have a train set or a train model, Train Village, you can add these as your props. Hold up, I recognize that. I used to watch Shining Time Station, a show on PBS, and there was a middle segment featuring Thomas the Tank Engine and his friends. This was all before it became mainstream, so yes, I'm older, but not pioneer old. Of course, they would sell train tracks because, yeah, that's how you build your own miniature train set. Train Shoppe Depot, but it looks more like an arcade. Do these horses take quarters? I remember this type of ride like outside of Kmart. Do you guys remember what Kmart is, or am I dating myself? Because yeah, they went under as well. Yeah, so they do take tokens, but how do you get them? So that's how you get tokens. So you insert some bills and then yeah, you get some tokens. But just as well, I'm too big now to be riding these horses. Oh, how cute. This would be great if you have children. Pioneer days? No, forget about it. This just brings me back to my childhood in the 80s and 90s. No, seriously, I remember this type of merry-go-round in front of Kmart. My sister and I would ride on it. Brings me back to a simpler time. Yeah, I mean, these rides weren't thrilling. I mean, they would just go up and down, but hey, when you're 3 or 4 years old, you think it's some great ride. This goes to show you don't need to be something grand like Disneyland to impress your kids. Come here and spend a couple of dollars and get some tokens. Guess you can mine for gemstones and fossils here if you pay at the front desk. I remember doing something like this when I was in 4th grade. We were mining for gold. I don't think that was real gold that we got. Just in case you were wondering, remember, this is September 13th as I'm filming it, and so they have all of these witches on display for Witch Fest. They updated these witches to match the times. So instead of them flying on broomsticks, they're playing pickleball. Yep, pickleball, and they're probably making the tennis players mad. More witches over there. Yep, definitely it's Witch Fest. It may be over a month before Halloween, but why not milk the witch theme out? Gotta admit, this is really fun to be visiting right now, the beginning of September, because they got everything decorated for Halloween and for the autumn. And I missed that earlier. That's a witch's hat on top of that water barrel. Oh, how funny. I never associate witches with hula hooping, but I guess this one is. She's trying to break the world's record. Perfect. This is what I was looking for, a village directory, because I'm lost in this village. Yeah, I'm feeling like the village idiot. So you can see here, they have all of these independent stores and boutiques, and even a public restroom. And you see it's scattered all over. It's not just shops that they have here, they have dining. Like this one here, Mystique Dining. It doesn't look like it's open for lunch though. They even have a bedding store, but I'm good. I don't need any new bedding. Although I do need some new throw pillows, but I'm not gonna be able to pack that or take it back with me to California. I'm only doing carry-on. Oh, but too bad. Yeah, I don't think I can put that into my carry-on luggage. Those throw pillows would look great for my living room. Happy Camper Deli and Bakery. I am starting to get my appetite back after running. Oh look, there's a witch. Doesn't look like Elphaba though, right? Bet you can get some unique furniture here, but yeah, not for me today. How ironic, there's a train up there. Wait, is that the tracks? I think that's the one that I took to get to the convention center for the race expo. I'm not sure what they have over here, but I do like the decorations. Brings you back to what it looked like originally. But I was drawn to this name, Chocolate Covered Wagon. Sign me up. Oh, and they have caramel apples. Perfect for autumn, but not just caramel apples. They have gourmet chocolates, fudge, popcorn, saltwater taffy. It may be way too early for trick-or-treating, but suddenly I wanted to check out the sweets. They have some old-fashioned or old-timey candies here. Speaking of old-fashioned, they make their own saltwater taffy here. Those are some big chunks of saltwater taffy. I'm used to them being tiny. I find the names on the saltwater taffy to be hilarious, as they gave a nod to Halloween. Here's the taffy pull machine, and for some weird reason, when I think of taffy pull, I think of some wholesome party game that kids would play in the pioneer days. Now, there's something relaxing about watching this machine. This is rivaling the Rocky Mountain Factory, you know, the one that makes caramel apples. Too bad it was warm outside and would melt if I tried taking one back to California with me. Then there was the homemade fudge. Sure, I'd love to try a sample. Yeah, I've never seen fudge like that. Okay, great, thank you. Oh wow, it really does look like a raspberry cheesecake. Tastes like it too. Who cares about buying bulk candy from the grocery store that includes Hershey, Nestle, and Butterfinger bars? I'll do my trick-or-treating here. Godiva, eat your heart out. I'll take some of these Utah chocolates. Actually, no, it's too warm outside. It would melt in my bag. And keeping up with the times, they're in it with the trending Dubai chocolate. Oh, here we go. This is what makes Utah uniquely Utah. They got these truffle gift bags, or Utah truffles, that you can buy in bulk. So I guess this is where they put some more of their Halloween candy. Yeah, when running a race, I usually tell myself when things get tough, don't quit. Well, I guess you can apply it to chocolate. Can't give up chocolate because you're not a quitter. Here we go again with the Witch Fest theme. I'm one of the few weirdos who likes candy corn. Yeah, that was totally fun to walk into. Very tempting, but I need to eat real food first before I can have dessert. Now on the hunt for a sit-down restaurant for lunch, but of course we'll visit a few more shops. Oh, how cute. So this is like a little gift shop. We have all sorts of kitschy items here. I like that dress. It's so cottagecore. Oh, and here's something interesting. A free mini witch broom with every Halloween purchase. Can't say I've ever seen that promotion before. Oh, how funny. You can do a puzzle with the New Yorker cover, but Halloween theme or autumn theme. Wanderlust, gifts from around the world. Or is it more like witches' hats from all over the world? I guess Witch Fest is a big thing around here, that they even have a jigsaw puzzle for that, along with some more witch and Halloween themed items. But I was really looking for was a birthday gift for my friend's daughter. I'll take a look. I mean, you know that I travel all over the world, so I find this store really intriguing. I guess over here this is Italian themed. Oh wow, they have Harry Potter stuff here. You know, my friend's daughter's birthday is coming up. Maybe I should get her something from here. She loves Harry Potter. What would Harry do? And I just happened to turn to this page, venture into parts unknown. Yeah, that's what I do a lot of when I travel. Or should I get her a diary? Maybe it's that way she can document her school adventures. Oh, it's the Highland Coo, or Highland Cow. I saw these when I was in Scotland and they are so cute. Yep, that's me. I did a Harry Potter quiz and I tested as a Ravenclaw with a little bit of Gryffindor. Oh, Ireland. Yeah, I was there 4 years ago. And yes, I've been to Korea as well, and Vietnam. All about Vietnam projects and activities for kids. I could have used this when I was growing up. Stuff from the Philippines. Yes, I've been to the Philippines twice. Oh, this table here, it's French themed. Oh, I'm getting hungry, and that cookbook isn't making things any easier. French pastries, crepes, bakery. Ah, there we go. We were just here. We were in Brazil and Argentina. I was really hoping for them to have a bag of mate, but I guess not. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and get this diary. No way. They have Labubus here. Who would have thought here in Gardner Village they have Labubus? Remember how earlier we went to that shop that had fabrics and it was like for quilting? Well, here, that's a yarn shop. But too bad I don't have time anymore to knit and crochet. Otherwise, yeah, I'd be checking out the yarn over there. I used to shop a lot at Michael's, getting different colors of yarn. Oh, this area is so beautiful. It just brings you back to the time when this was a flour mill. That's right, you could imagine the water coming through and then powering the mill, and then yeah, you would get flour. I need to get something to eat because I haven't had a proper meal. I mean, today. This morning before the race, I'd guzzled down a Morton 360 drink. So, you know, that drink has like a lot of nutrition and calories. And then I had some Frosted Flakes, but without milk. Then I had some energy gels. And at the finish line, I had 2 ice cream bars and a banana. Oh, that looks perfect. Archibald's restaurant. Hopefully they're open for lunch. Archibald's is actually inside the original flour mill that Archibald Gardner built back in 1853. This place is on the National Historic Register, so when you're eating here, you're literally sitting in Utah pioneer history. Today, it's all about comfort food, burgers, chicken, and hearty portions, the kind of meal that feels perfect after running a half marathon. The rustic wood beams and old millstone make it feel cozy and unique, like nowhere else you'd eat in Salt Lake. All right, shall we? We'll check out Archibald's restaurant and get some lunch. It's really popular, so I had to put my name down. It's about a 30-minute wait, but that's okay. I'm gonna keep wandering around. CF Home, so this is attached to Archibald's restaurant. Yeah, might as well check it out. It's getting me into the Halloween mood. CF Home is basically Gardner Village big showcase store. 3 floors of home decor, furniture, and gifts. It's a mix of rustic, vintage, and modern, so you can go from farmhouse tables to quirky seasonal decorations all in one stop. I gotta admit, these kitchen towels did make me smile. Yeah, especially this one. There was more personality here than at a mainstream shop like Pottery Barn or IKEA. Sorry, IKEA. Even though I love Nordic aesthetic, today it's all about Utah. They have a second floor. Well, might as well check it out since they're not going to be texting me for a while. Even the stairs look like it's part of this whole like pioneer vibe architecture thing. I wonder if it's like the original. There was more dining room furniture up here. Well, I'm not looking to update my dining room table, but at least I can draw on some inspiration. It feels hygge, or the Danish concept of cozy. So there's an ode to the Nordic after all. I wonder, was this shop originally somebody's home? Because it feels like it. I mean, that's another staircase, and then the staircase leads to another floor, although I'm not sure if we're allowed to go up there. Yeah, no, we're not allowed to go up there. It's employees only. But seriously, it just stretches on and on. And even though this aesthetic is not me, because I like more of a modern, minimalist aesthetic, I do appreciate it. I mean, there's a lot of personality to it, and it feels like you can get stuff that's customized to your taste. Yeah, you can customize the fabric for your sofa, love seat, or whatever furniture. Everything is unique, so it's not like something that you can just buy off of Amazon and assemble it yourself. I'm sure this is another wink, wink, nod, nod to the original mill. Even though I'm not interested in the furniture here, I do like this display because it looks like all of this here is the original. It's like visiting a museum. Oh, those must be the wheels or mills. I'm not sure what kind of equipment went into a mill, but that looks like the original. Looks like something that would be powering that giant mill outside or pounding flour. Is that what they do? If this is how they decorate for Halloween, I wonder how they go all out for Christmas. I just answered my own question, or actually this is just a small part of the store, but it's Christmas in September. I got a text on my phone that my table was ready, so it's back to Archibald's restaurant for my post-half marathon lunch. It's like a full-service restaurant. They got appetizers, they got burgers and sandwiches, entrees and pasta. Ooh, pasta, that would have been nice yesterday. Steak and seafood and desserts. I'm actually not sure what to order, but you know what? I think I'm gonna take their suggestion up there. So they say to get the lemon chicken. I mean, it's been customer favorite for 35 years, so why mess with that, right? Oh, that's cute. So they brought out a mini loaf of bread, and this is strawberry butter. I've never heard of strawberry butter before. I love butter, and I love strawberries, so it can't be bad. I mean, it's the best of both worlds. And I only got water to drink because you'll see why later on in this vlog. Here we go. Home baked bread with strawberry butter. I wonder if they use the West Jordan flour, like from the flour mill. Whoa, that's dangerously good. You can taste the strawberry and the butter. I mean, I know that Philly's makes strawberry cream cheese, but this is something else. This is the lemon chicken. Serving is for one person. Man, it can actually feed two. But I did run a half marathon, so yeah, I think I can finish all of this. I mean, running downhill did take a lot of energy, believe it or not. Like, most people think that running downhill is easy, but it's not. There's a whole art form to it. There's a whole technicality. So this is good. I can refuel with protein, carbs, and veggies. Wow, that was a fun way to spend an afternoon post half marathon here at Gardner Village. Certainly something unique, and I can definitely say that is very Utahan. I love the concept of how they have these independent boutiques and stores and restaurants, and they weave it into its pioneer history. If you're shopping for unique gifts, then come here. This is stuff that you wouldn't see on Amazon. And even if you're not here to shop, it feels like it's a third place, because I saw places where you could sit and meet up with friends. That's it from Gardner Village. Now, after that big lunch, I need a pick-me-up. So we're gonna go to our next destination, and you'll see how Utahan it is. Now, normally when I say I need a pick-me-up, I'm thinking about a coffee shop. But this time we're not going to a coffee shop. You'll see. Time to Uber it to our next destination. So I'm standing out here in front of Swig. What is Swig? Swig is a soda shop. I know you may be asking, a soda shop? Like, why? Yeah, you never see soda shops in LA. Now, we know that there are a lot of people living in Utah who belong to the Church of Latter-day Saints or Mormonism. Now, within that religion, caffeine is highly discouraged. So that includes no coffee, no tea like black tea or green tea because they contain caffeine. And I've actually met some Mormons who won't even eat chocolate because there's some caffeine in chocolate. Technically, there are traces of caffeine in dark chocolate, but I guess that's enough for them to not eat chocolate. So as a fun drink, these soda shops have popped up all over Utah. And one of them is called Swig. The other one's called Sodalicious, but I'm here at Swig's. And I made a little error. I thought this was gonna be like a sit-down place, like one of those like soda fountains from the 1950s. That's what I had in my head. Instead, it's a drive-through, and I had my Uber driver drop me off, but I think I could figure out a workaround. I'm gonna order on the app. For decades, Utahns have leaned hard into soda as a social drink. Around 2010s, dirty soda shops started popping up as drive-through alternatives to Starbucks with custom drink menus that feel like cocktail bars for soda. The concept? Take a base soda, usually Diet Coke, Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew, or Sprite, add flavor syrups such as coconut, vanilla, raspberry, peach, etc., add cream, lime, or fruit purees. Serve it ice in a big cup, often with a cookie or treat. The cultural quirk? Well, it's become a huge social ritual, especially among Mormon moms and teens. You'll see drive-through lines like you would at Starbucks in any other state. People have their order memorized the way coffee drinkers do, such as a dirty Dr. Pepper with coconut and cream. I don't think I'll find my usual order of a Starbucks caramel macchiato here. Okay, I'm hoping this works. I'm just gonna walk up and say, hey, I put an order in. I had no idea that soda is so popular here that they had to make drive-through shops for it. It's kind of like, you know how like Starbucks has some drive-through only locations? Yeah, there's no sit-down spot for them, or if there is, there's only like a couple of tables. But basically you just drive up and, you know, pick up your order. Okay, so I'm just gonna walk up. I mean, there's a sidewalk here, and just explain the situation. Sorry, I'm out of town. I had no idea. I'm more of an afternoon coffee drinker, not an afternoon soda drinker. Turns out the young employee at the window was nice and understanding and brought me out my order. All right, so after that embarrassing ordering debacle, I got my dirty soda. So I got the Diet Coke with guava and coconut cream. Certainly can't get that at the grocery store or at a restaurant, or even one of those machines where you can customize your sodas. Yeah, no, you're not gonna get this combination. That's right, it is the perfect post-race drink, a customized dirty soda. It doesn't get any more Utahn than this. Running a half marathon at Big Cottonwood Canyon and then ordering a soda from Swig. Now, since there's no place to sit here in the parking lot, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna order an Uber to take me back to the hotel where they're keeping my bags. I'll enjoy my soda there before heading to the airport. With that, it was goodbye to the drive-through Swig, and it's back to Homewood Suites in Midvale, where I'll set up my own soda fountain shop seating. So I'm back at the hotel, and I got my stuff after I had them hold my bags for me. Now I'm finally at a spot where I can enjoy this drink. So here we go. Interesting. Definitely can taste the Diet Coke base, and then I had added on some coconut cream. As far as the guava goes, I don't really taste that much. At least it's not sickeningly sweet. I was afraid that this was going to be super sweet. At least it hits the spot because I got light ice, not a lot of ice, just some ice, although there seems to be a lot of ice. It's actually a warm day, so it works out. So I'm going to sit here and enjoy my soda before heading to the airport. I still have my medal on, and guess what? I'm going to wear it to the airport. With that, I ordered my last Uber for the day. And that's how I wrapped up my Big Cottonwood Half Marathon, Utah style. A little pioneer history, a bit of witchy Halloween spirit, a big comfort meal, and of course, a dirty soda. If you like hanging out with me today, hit that subscribe button because I've got more races, more food, and more travel adventures coming up. See you in the next one.